Hi, everyone. So, I am here today to give you your astrology of June 23rd through the 29th. So, this week is another little bit challenging week. I feel like I'm calling it challenging because there are some people that don't like change. If they feel uncomfortable to have to get out of their comfort zone, to change, to transform, and to like expand their lives in another direction. I feel like personally, this week is one that is bringing things to the forefront to show you your potential for your future, to so that you can create that active transformation that you're looking for. And so, for me, I feel like it's positive, but then I can see how it can be very, very bad for some people, especially if there's a lot of changes that they have had to have that they have to take care of all at once, right? But I do see the energy of a lot of change and a lot of positivity, and it's all setting you up for you to be able to move into the energy going forward. Remember that six, which is June in tarot, is the Lover's card, which is the choice. This entire week, year 2025 was this energy of taking accountability, taking responsibility, and being like the snake shedding this old skin to give you the potential to move into a new one. Here, honestly, I feel like June and some of July is this energy of, do you really want what you want? Are you really going to fight to get out of that cocoon if you were a butterfly, to take off that skin if you were a snake? Because if the snake does not shed its skin, it can create infections and all kinds of problems for the snake. And if a butterfly doesn't come out of its cocoon, it will die in there. And so I'm feeling like this energy of telling you that yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, you don't want to. Yes, it will feel unfair. Yes, you might feel like, what the hell is going on? But this is exactly what you needed so that you can bust out of that limiting belief system that has had you trapped like in a prison for so long. I hope this helps you. So let's start with this energy of Monday, June 23rd. The moon is going to be in Cancer, but it's going to form a square with Neptune in Aries. Um, Neptune and Aries, when they combine in your square, is your doubt, worries, and fears bad mouthing you to tell you you can't do this, you're not good enough, nobody's going to want you, what is good about you. It's like when you start talking all these negative things about yourself. I feel like for those that have been stuck in this negative cycle of depression, anxiety, blah, 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 it might amplify it. So please seek help. Please look for resources that can help you move forward. Okay. For those where that is not the case, there might be a feeling of overwhelm. There might be a feeling of resentment. There might be a feeling of wanting to do something to really break out of a situation that is not serving you. And so just remember that this is like a boiling teapot, right? Either you slowly let out the heat by addressing one little thing at a time, or you're going to explode and it's going to create negative repercussions for your explosion. So I would say take baby steps into slowly processing what's happening. Listen to that voice. Don't try to sink it down. Actively create those kinds of changes that you need to bring forth that change that you desire. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore you. You're important. You're valued. You have a significant role in this world. And because of it, we need you to do something to address this feeling of inadequacy, is what I keep feeling, that keeps coming up in certain times in your life. And each one of us has a different way that expresses, right? All of us at one way or another feel less than. And so it's for you to not ignore that feeling of less than, not ignore those feelings that come up, but really speak to it, really feel into it, and really look for the help you need so that you can process it and move forward. It's this energy can be exhausting and it can be limiting, but it can also be expansive if you get the right help to be able to move forward. I hope this helps you. Tuesday, June 24th. The moon and the sun will both be in Cancer, and they are beautifully aligned with the sign of Jupiter, or the planet of Jupiter. Um, Nourishing, positive, growth, expansion, happiness is what it's setting you up for. Okay. You're being called to jump out of the small little fish bowl and take the leap into the big ocean, because there's a potential of possibilities in many different directions. Mind you, even though the planets are telling you this, if you're not willing to jump, you're going to stay in that bowl and the water's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And so you're going to start feeling uncomfortable. So this day is one where you have the potential to try something new, to be connected to new people, to have new experiences, to grow in a different direction. So give yourself that opportunity. Just a side note, attention. This day also, because it has a lot to do with your root chakra, you can have the potential of having problems with your bowels, like constipation or diarrhea or bloating or cramping or whatever. Okay. If you're having those experiences this day, there is something that needs to move out of your life. It can be a thought, it can be a person placing energy, it doesn't matter, that you're still really strongly holding on to. Oh, and I just heard resentment for somebody. I would speak to my body. That would be like, take a couple of minutes while you're listening to the pain and you tell the pain, why are you here? Then you have to keep in mind any songs that come through, any movies, any dreams, any person's face, any energies. And you must release that energy so that it shifts, because this is a time of shifting, of lifting you from one position and moving you into a transformation towards another. If you're not willing to do that and you don't embrace that, you will feel physically a limitation from that movement. Okay? I hope this helps you. Now we move to June 25th. We have a new moon in the sign of Cancer. I did tell you that this entire month, like the end of this month all the way to like practically the end of next month, is all about Cancer. But we have a new moon in Cancer, and again, it is being strongly amplified and helped, encouraged by the sign of Jupiter. And this is literally asking you to ask yourself what you need to do to allow the manifestation of the reality that you would like. So this would be something, not so much of creating a manifestation for this new moon and doing a ritual for manifestation, more of, I'm hearing, here I am, Lord, isn't I am Lord. I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, if you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. So it's not please, 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 please bring what I want towards me. It's more like, okay, I already told you what I wanted. Just take my hand and take me there. And if I'm going to stop myself, you stop me and just take the rails, take my body and move me in that direction, because I am ready. I know I'm scared. I know I'm unsure. I know I'm like fearful, but I also know that I'm ready and I have to do this and I have to do this now. So this is like, they're showing me like a person, you know, um, I don't know if you guys have ever gone to a cenote. That's like a big hole cave underground that is full of water, and people swim in them, right? The water's a little more dense, et cetera, because it's full of minerals. Anyways, so there are times that there's like an area where you can take a leap from a higher area into the cenote. And right when you're standing there, you're just like, holy crap, I can't do this. Do you see how far down that is? And you are freaking out, right? And that's when you have that really a-hole friend that says, dude, you're fine, boop. And they accidentally bump you and you accidentally bloop down to the bottom. And then you figured out it wasn't that bad, but it was scary shit just thinking that you're going to jump in there. That is that energy. So this is literally the energy. This new moon is the energy of a leap of faith. And God, just take the rails. And if you're ready, It can be something that's very positive. I would do any kind of ritual manifestation of um of yeah, just saying, God, just take the rails. Of, I guess, surrender would be a great one. A ritual of surrender where you are like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I'm going to do it right. I don't know anything, but I ask you to please do it for me. And that is an amazing energy for this new moon. I hope this helps you. We'll see you the next time. Now we go with June the 26th. Again, the moon will be in Cancer, but now it does a sextile. And the sextile is in Uranus and Taurus and in Mars and Virgo. Now, I know that you remember these from last week. If you don't, it doesn't matter. But Virgo and Taurus are very grounded, strong, moving energies. They create a plan and they execute the plan. When these are aligned with Uranus, it's all about change, change, change. And the energy of Mars, which is the fighter, the warrior, the determination, the drive, the passion for something. Literally, this is change. This is standing strongly in that transformation energy. This is growing and expanding. Additionally, Mercury will enter the sign of Leo, and that will be there till September 2nd, which means that your words will be stronger. It will be more decisive. Your voice, your mouth, the way you express yourself will be the strength that you need to be able to create all this change that I'm seeing. So not only are you strongly grounded into your reality, but you're also strong in that change. You're also strong in your passion for that change, and you also have the right words to communicate effectively, to communicate decisively, and to create the change that you need for your futures. All change, 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 change. So just know that anything that limits you, you will be confronting, because you have gotten to the point where I just I just don't want to be here anymore. I don't feel right here. I feel limited. I feel restricted. And this is just not me. And I will absolutely not allow for anybody to tell me that I need to conform to something that is not for my greatest good. It feels so good, this energy. So I hope that it changes the things that you need to change, and that you're open to it and you receive it and you accept it, and you do not become your worst enemy by stopping the flow of energy that's going through you. I hope this helps. We're getting to the weekend. So we have June 27th. June 27th, and the moon will be aligned with Mercury and Leo, and it creates a trine in Saturn and Aries. So I did explain to you that Mercury and Leo will be active until September 2nd. And this is when you have the silver tongue, where you can speak your mind and influence your reality based on that voice that you would like to express. The energy of Saturn and Aries create this energy, the trine, especially because that's a return of energy. When you start expressing yourself, the energy of putting you in your place, I want to say, or telling you that you cannot, will return to you. So this is the put your money where your mouth is energy. This is the, do you really want to align what you say? This is that, are you going to go quietly in the night? And so I hope that you take this time to really stand your ground with the words that you're expressing, and you double down on it, because literally you're being given the opportunity to take over your life again. And there's always going to be naysayers, and this can be somebody externally, or this can be an internal thing. And you are the steward of your body. You can create change, and you can expand yourself to the way that you need to go to. So allow yourself to do that, because this is the life you want. I hope this helps. Okay, we go to Saturday, and it's June 28th. Mercury continues in the energy through Leo. So now we have 3 days. Well, we're going to have so many days, because that's going to be till the 2nd of September. But now it connects to Neptune and Aries. This is literally, it feels like receiving direction, clarity, insight, um, from your higher self, your inner knowing, your spirit guides. It doesn't matter how you call it, but it's something outside yourself that feels very deep within you, that is literally moving you in the right direction. It feels like an unlocked mystery, like something that you thought maybe was not going to happen, or you didn't have the potential to make it grow and expand and whatever, and all of a sudden it just happens for you, because all of a sudden you have this crazy idea or this crazy download, this crazy insight that just gives you that last key you needed to move forward. So be very open to intuitive hits this day, random um, information, random insights, or random clarity that you receive, because literally you're being nudged forward. So I hope this helps you. Finally, Sunday, the 29th, the moon will enter Virgo. We still have that energy of Mercury and Leo. And then we have an opposition with Pluto and Aquarius. So this is facing a little bit of a challenge. So the energy of Virgo, like I said, is planning, creating steps, creating a formula as to how it is that you're going to move forward. Mercury and Leo, downloads from the universe, from your higher self, from God, and also you expressing your way and yourself in a way that you can move forward. And the hiccup that you are going to be seeing right here on the 29th, is this energy of the past coming for a little bit and telling you you've changed. You're going to leave us behind. Things are different. And so you might experience some nagging doubts, that you might be experiencing some restrictions. You might be experiencing some moments of pissed offness, is what I can tell you, like where you just get a little bit irritated. Um, this is to be, I mean, I guess this is just to be expected. Every time we're moving forward, we're always going to be, it's always like a slow start, because everyone that is anyone that would like to stop you will come in that first few weeks of you creating the change. And this is what I'm seeing here. It's like you're being helped stopped. You're being helped stopped, because you're just seeing the things that have been in your life that you have not really paid too much mind or attention to, that has been limiting you. And now you're in this energy of, oh, I get it now. It's because I keep letting this person in. Oh, I get it now. It's because I keep paying attention to this intrusive thought. Oh, I get it now. It's because I keep calling myself this, and when I know I'm this, you know? And so I know it's irritating, but you will conquer this nagging thought. I know it's irritating, but you will change what you have to change. Okay? I hope that helps you, and we'll see you the next time.